What is going on, guys? It is Austin FFA or Luna here. So it's been quite the long time since I've done one of these. You guys have been waiting a long time for the weed stories. So it's been like a month, a long month, and I'm here to bring you guys a good one. So this is about the time police found my weed, and this is just crazy, the fact that this happened. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. This took place last year, the beginning of high school, and I was fucking such a nervous wreck when I would always buy weed in school because I'm an idiot. So this one in particular day, I bought weed, and it was a Thursday, okay? It was a Thursday. That's how good I remember this. I know the exact day. And, I got through the whole day filled with paranoia, scared about how a teacher was going to smell it or something. So I get through the whole day, and I get on the bus at the end of the day, okay? And the bus was really just like I looked forward to it the most of school because I would just kick back and listen to music. So, I'm listening to music, and I'm on the bus thinking I'm in the clear, So, in the position that I sit in on the bus, I have my phone in my lap, and I listen to music, and then I put my knees up on the seat in front of me, and I lean back. Now, when I lean back, my jeans would always be in an angle where anything could fall out of my pocket. So, I'm sure you guys can guess what comes next. I'm sitting in this position, looking out the window, not realizing that my weed falls out of my pocket, slips out, and hits the floor. I didn't know, and the material of bag it wasn't slippery, so it wouldn't slide around while we drove, but I didn't know. So, I got up, and my stop came along, so I got up, I got out of the bus, and I went to my backyard to smoke, and I reached in my pocket, and I realized, my pot's not there, what am I going to do? So, I'm sitting here, and I'm kind of freaking out at this point, I'm like, oh, it's okay, I just put it in my shoe or something. I look at my shoe, not there. Look at my backpack, not there. I look in my phone case, not there. I'm like, great, Austin, you fucking idiot. So, I'm scared at this point. I'm just like, oh, God, what am I going to do? So, I called up my friend who goes on this bus, too, and I called him, and I'm like, yo, is my weed on that bus? He's like, no, I'm not looking for your weed, dude. They're going to yell at me if I stand up. I'm like, can you please help me? He's like, no, dude, I'm not taking the fall for this. I'm like, fuck you, and I hung up, because, I'm not talking to that dick anymore. He could have helped me so much in this situation, but, hey. So, at this point, I'm thinking, I'm so fucked. Everyone's gonna get off that bus. They're gonna clean it, and they're gonna see my weed, and I'm gonna get fucked. So, they cleaned up the bus, obviously, everyone gets off, they probably cleaned up the bus, and I come on the next day. The next day's a Friday, I get on, I'm a nervous wreck. I'm like, oh my God, I am so scared. So I get on the bus, I go to the back, and I immediately look for my weed, and it's not there. So obviously they took it, and I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna know. So, I'm sitting there, I have my headphones off the whole ride there to my school, and I keep listening to the bus driver's convos, and then they're not talking, and when they did talk, they were laughing about jokes. So, I figured, I'm like, hey, maybe they just picked it up, threw it out, and didn't say anything about it. Because, these ladies are pretty chill. They usually, they like me, and, that was my Skype going off. But, they liked me, and they usually wouldn't do something like this. So, I'm like, hey, they're chill, we're good. So, I'm thinking I'm in the clear, I'm smiling, I'm listening to my music. And we get to my school. Now, we get to the school, she puts the parking brake on, opens the doors, and then stops everyone in the aisle. She's like, I want to talk to you guys about something, and so does my friend. And then, as I hear her say my friend, I kind of hear, stepping up onto the bus, and I hear a radio go off, like a police radio. And I'm like, fuck. So the cop looks over everyone on the bus, and he's like, hi, so did any of you leave this here? And he pulls the little baggie out from his shirt pocket, and he holds it in front of everyone in the bus. He's like, so, did any of you leave it? Did you leave it? And he points at me, and I'm like, no, officer, I didn't leave that there. And he's like, are you sure? Because you're sitting in the same seat we found it in. And I'm like, no, I promise. I wasn't, I'm good. I don't have anything on me. You can search me right now. And he's like, all right, well, good. Well, I'm just here to let you guys know, this is a public school where people come to learn. This isn't where you can come and sit around and do drugs. So go get your asses in that building and learn. And he just steps off the bus. And he walks away, and he goes into the principal's office and does whatever he has to do. I'm like freaking out. My heart just, I'm like fucking freaking out, guys. And I'm just like, oh my God. If I would have just if he would have came over and looked, and I'm sure there was crumbs, little shakes in my bag of weed. And I'm sure he could have looked at my backpack, and I don't know. I'm stuttering right now because I can't even go back to that experience and think about how scared I was. So the bus driver then looks at us and goes, seriously, this is a bus. This is where we get you to and from school. You're not supposed to be bringing your drugs on here. We can get in serious trouble for that. And everyone's like, yeah, we know, we're sorry. And then we all just got off, and we went about our day. Everything was fine. I am so lucky I didn't get caught. I can't even explain like I said, guys, it's just, I hope you guys never have to deal with the situations that I'm in, because it's just really a terrifying experience. But, my friend's a dick. I'm never talking to that kid again. I'm just kidding, but he's an asshole, and I'm not helping him anymore because he couldn't help me. He could have easily picked up my weed and got it for me, but whatever. At least I didn't get caught, guys. Moral of the story is, don't buy or do drugs at school. Just stay off it. Just, oh my god. But anyway, guys, I have a double upload going up today, and it's relating to my school. I'm actually out of school now. I'm completely done for the year. I got kind of kicked out, kind of. I don't know, guys. Just watch the upload in a few hours. But anyway, guys, this has been Austin FFA or Luna. I hope you guys did enjoy. Peace.